What's up YouTube, and today in this video I'm going to be teaching you the world today. Now this is one of the lessons that I've taken in world history before the year ends, and I'll tell you I really like this lesson, because it's really easy and there's some really interesting facts which I would like to share with you in this video. Anyway, so let's get to this. First off, we have the definitions, but unfortunately it looks like we only have 3, so I'm going to be going over in brief. Number 1, millennium is a period of 1,000 years. Now, for example, we also have century. A century is a period of 100 years, and decade is a period of 10 years. So this is the other 2 words that we have. Number 2, trading blocks is a group of countries that have agreed to work together to reduce barriers for trade, such as the European Union. Now, for example, in the European Union, like from country to country, they trade and they exchange stuff, which is nice. Last but not least, terrorism is the threats or use of violence to cause fear. Like some countries, like for example Iraq or Syria or Yemen or whatever. Yemen, this is a country in the Middle East. Some places like that has terrorism. It's not just that, but other countries out there or foreign countries or whatever have that too. And I don't like terrorism. I like when any country has peace and no terrorism whatsoever. Here we have the transportation. So back in the 1900s, automobiles were a rarity, but now they are a more common thing. Airplanes were developed in the early 1900s to ease travel. So if you want to go to any other country in the world, you can go on the airplane, and that's all you have to do. It's not so difficult anymore. And later in the 1900s, people walked on the moon and started to discover and study stars and space. Like I heard in 1969, which was 53 years ago, Neil Armstrong, walked on the moon and planted the US flag, which is really cool, ever since we started to explore more about it. And even in one of my previous videos, I found about the history of TV, 1969, this is what he did, So if you want to check out that video, the link will be in the description, so do check that out. And we also have different types of transportation. We have cars, which goes on the roads, and we also have bus, also goes on the road, and we even have double-decker buses as well. The bus that has 2 floors, it's really great. And trains, trains goes on the railroad or the train tracks, and the boats or even the yachts or the ship, also they go on the sea, the ocean, so it goes on water. And the airplanes goes in the sky, or even helicopters too goes in the sky. So this is the types of transportation that we have. And also the double-decker buses, I've heard about it, and we have that in the United Kingdom. I don't know if we have it elsewhere, but I hear double-decker buses, you can find it in the United Kingdom. And here, this is what it looks like. So here you have the airplane, which goes in the sky, it's really cool. And you have the train that's going on the train tracks, and you also have the car that goes on the road. And a fun fact is, this car is a Nissan Altima. I'll tell you, I love this Nissan Altima. It's a beautiful car, and even still really beautiful today. I love this car. But I like the white one more. Communication. Telephones were invented in the late 1800s, but not everyone could afford it. In the 1900s, radios and televisions brought new possibilities for communication, which allowed people to see and hear events from all over the world. This is really nice. And the radio and the television, I like the televisions more because you could see the pictures, the motion pictures of what's going on all over. It's really cool. And keep in mind that in the late 1800s, when the telephones were invented, it was literally connected to wires. It's not like what we have today, which is wireless and it's touchscreen and stuff. No, this is different. It's connected to the wires and you can only talk to the people nearby. And this is how it looks like. Here this is what a modern smartphone looks like. And another fun fact is this is an iPhone XR, with the beautiful wallpaper and stuff. I really like it. I love this type of phone. So this is what smartphones or touchscreen phones look like. Here you have the TVs, this beautiful wallpaper or motion picture of the beach. I'll tell you, it's really stunning. But this is a flat screen TV. This is not like what we had in the beginning. And here you have the radio. And in this radio, this is from Sony. And you have this little screen here telling you like what radio station or what type are you playing. So this is really nice. I really love this type of technology. And I love the communication. And the internet. Now we're going to get to the good part here. The most recent advance in technology is the internet, or also known as the Wi-Fi, which is allowing people to exchange information from long distances in a fraction of a second using email, or also known as electronic mail. Email is short for electronic mail. This is really nice. When it comes to emails, like, you can literally use it from the internet. You don't have to like put in envelopes or anything like that. Here, this is what the internet looks like. You have the world, with those yellow lines, basically people all over the world use the internet, and you can see this is what it looks like. Internet, and you got this world theme. It's really cool. It's really snappy. Health and comfort, last but not least. So since the beginning of the 1900s, better ways of treating and understanding diseases have saved millions of lives. Thanks to the clean and water supplies, vaccines to prevent illness, and other medical advances allowed people to live longer and healthier lives. It's all thanks to those doctors and scientists. When it comes to them, they literally discover what's the problem and to understand what they can do to cure the disease or literally get rid of it altogether. So we must thank the doctors and the scientists for it. But for me, I can't thank them enough for it on how much of so many heroes that we have in this world. I can't thank them enough for it. And here, this is what it looks like. Here you got the doctors getting ready to save people's lives. Here you have the first aid kit, which you got all these supplies to help yourselves, and you have the medicine to help you get better. Now, I've heard that like when it comes to medicine or any shots or whatever, when it comes to this, you have to take it if you want to get better. It's the same thing. And you even have the inhaler as well. So in case if you have trouble breathing at any time, then you can use it. It's literally going to help you in just a second. So this is what I really like. If you take the medicine or if you take the shots, then it's going to get you better in no time. But if you don't take it, then how are you going to get better? So this is why you should take the medicine or just listen to what the doctor tells you, because it's good for you. Thank you. And this is the end. Now I'm going to get to the outro. So that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. And that was me teaching you the coolest facts about the world today. And this is one of the lessons I took in world history. And I'll tell you, it is the easiest out of all the lessons I took during this year. So I'm glad that I got to put it to good use. So there you go. And also guys, make sure to like and subscribe, and of course make sure to share the videos to your friends and family for them to subscribe. Please do, because this helps me grow my channel. And I'll try to make more of the really cool YouTube videos in the future, so stay tuned. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again in the next video.